Hi, my name is Charlie, and I will be demoing the managed by settings for Podman Desktop. This is a upcoming feature where you can lock down some of the settings. It could be because of enterprise environments or business restrictions where you would like to have one of the settings locked down. A good example of this is I am on macOS, and sometimes there are issues with Rosetta. Rosetta is a translation layer between um, ARM and x86. Sometimes when you run x86 containers on macOS, it's not one to one versus if it was actually being ran in the x86 environment. Rosetta is meant as a translation layer versus a full virtual machine environment. And there are some circumstances that I would like it enabled or disabled. So for the purposes of this demo, I'll be showcasing this. This is our standard settings.json file. This is located here on macOS. Depending on your operating system, it will be different for Windows and Linux. For this is how we save our preference settings. In the preference settings, I have set pomad.setting.rosetta to false. Now, with this upcoming feature, we'll have three separate JSON files. One, which will be settings, another, which will be default settings, which would be the recommended settings by your managed by configuration. And the last one is a locked.json file. This is important in that whatever is listed within this array under locked, it will prefer this value versus the one in here. For purposes of this example, I also did it with telemetry.enabled false because this is not in my preferences right now. This means that when I open Podman Desktop, we will lock these settings down. We'll make sure that telemetry.enabled is always set to false, and podman.setting.rosetta is always set to true. And what better way of showcasing this than actually within Podman Desktop? So in this case, I will Alt-Tab Podman Desktop, and I'll go under Preferences. Under Preferences, I'm going to search up telemetry. Into the telemetry section, you can see that it's locked down and it's disabled. I cannot change this value, nor can I reset it or do anything. It's locked down by my configuration. There's a small tooltip that was locked down by my system administrator, cannot be changed. Same thing could be said with Rosetta, in that in the extension, it's locked and I'm unable to change it. So this was the demo for our managed by configuration settings. We have PRs open if you want to try this and give some feedback. And yeah, that's it.